Hello everybody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. This is the Silent. We are here on Ascension mode 1 as the Silent. We been doing okay. We did the Ironclad Ascension mode, which we lost on this level 2 twice. Not even once, twice. That was some horrible shit, guys. But it was a little bit of a bad RNG situation. We got very, very unlucky in both runs. So like nothing, not much we could do about that. But that was the situation. We are back though with a nice little Silent run, and we're going to be trying to get to Ascension mode level 2. It's not difficult. Basically, all you need to do to get to Ascension mode level 2 is win the run. All that's different is the fact that there are, of course, more elites, but more elites don't really matter in this game at all. So, because you can evade them, so like literally you don't even have to encounter an elite if you want to, and B, if you can kill more elites, which is usually possible, especially on the first floor, you should be able to get a lot of extra free relics. So I've said it before and I'll say it again because I truly believe what I'm saying, but I feel like the second floor is really tough. Okay, it's really tough. The second floor feels like, when you do the second floor, you feel like, okay, the game is hard. Third floor doesn't actually feel that bad, because usually if you get to the third floor, you've got your archetype built, you've got your deck built, you know what you're doing, and you're pretty much set to go for the jugular to end the life of the run. And the first floor is easy because everything is like already weak, nothing's really worrisome, you don't have to actually try too hard. It's a nice little balanced situation you got going for yourself, so you're very happy. I should have blocked there because I couldn't get through his defense anyway. That was just bad. Could have saved 1 HP, I guess, but that's fine. And yeah, so the first floor I feel is like it's way too easy. Okay, wait, let's take it. It's not way too easy. It's easy. You see a Noxious Fume deck. You're playing the Silent. You're like, okay, let's go. Noxious Fume time. Let's win this run. No time to play games when you are taking a game seriously, which doesn't actually make sense. No times to play games when you are taking a game seriously. That's not a great sentence right there. But we do have the what do you want to call them? The Noxious Fumes now. So what we will be looking at is attempting our grandest, and by that really odd way of phrasing it, we will of course be attempting to minimize the damage we take from now on. So because Noxious Fume is a time thing, so lots of blocks, lots of weakens, that type of thing. So the more weakens, the more blocks we get, the better. If we can see a catalyst, we will consider it. Not that it's something we care about too much, because Noxious Fumes and catalysts are not a great combo. Wildlife Plants is beautiful, exactly what you want with the Silent, as you can keep blocks when necessary. So Snaker Skull is so huge for us, but we're not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna take a Footworks and I'm gonna do something a little bit weird. I'm gonna remove a strike here, and I'm gonna go for a full-on defense build deck where I just draw every turn defense cards. Move Corbin deck, that's fine. But I just draw defenses every turn, and we just defend into infinity, and we guarantee to defend because we've only put it defense on the deck. Now that could be dangerous, especially against something like the Lagavulin, but if you get this in your first turn, then your first turn you go for a strike and a strike. Use this attack card to get another heal hook, which just does nothing because he doesn't weaken. Let's keep the Survivor in opening hand, and now we're just going to try and see if this. The Lagavulin is a great test though, because he makes us worse as time goes on. He's a very nice way to check, is this like a viable strat? You know, we are going to take a lot of, like, we're going to lose a lot of our stats to Lagavulin. We're going to deal damage very slow, and we're going to grow damage very slow with our Noxious Fumes. So this is like a great test to kind of just figure out, is this viable? You know, what we are attempting right now, is it going to work, or is it completely idiotic to try this, you know? But I'm gonna go for it, of course, because I'm that type of guy. And with Noxious Fume, what's nice is you're always doing 2 damage to the enemy. No matter what might happen or what might come in the future, you're always doing 2 damage. So our first downgrade on our dexterity is coming, but luckily we do have 1 extra dexterity, so it doesn't matter too much. I will of course Cloak and Dagger because it's literally just free damage. We will block and then use Survivor and get rid of a strike. And this is it. And this is pretty much what we do. We just defend for infinity and beyond. And the poison will grow. We'll get a couple of strikes and shivs in here and there. That'll be good times. Good times. So we're going to weaken. We're going to heal it because that's free. We're going to defend, and out. I don't care about perfect, so I'll do 1. I'll take 1 damage to deal 5 damage to the Lagavulin, especially since we don't want to extend the game too long. You know, he eventually will lower our stats more than we can match. So more attacks here the better. So that's nice to have a little free heal hook there. End the turn, keep survival. Let's go. So this is going to be super defensive. Super defensive. Very weird, but very interesting. Very interesting. In my opinion, I like it. I think it's nice. I think it's something different. Something I don't usually do. So I don't mind at all trying to do something like this. Just make sure we always keep defensive cards. Probably getting rid of the defense for better defensive cards in the future is what we want to do. So if we can just outblock this turn, we will pretty much guaranteed. Oh, will we kill him anyway? Yeah, he's actually just dead. Okay, he's dead. Nice. That wasn't bad. I think we actually took like no damage on that fight. So that actually worked. And the Lagavulin, like I said, is a great test because he's strong. Okay, this will not work. I want to repeat so that I do not forget myself. This will not work on the red elite. It will not work on the red elite. It will work against almost everything else in the game. It will not work against the red elite. Very important that we do remember this. Very important. Very upset that that one little gremlin is going to live because he's kind of a problem. But Peace Pipe sucks. We didn't want a Peace Pipe. Yeah, we didn't want a Peace Pipe. There's no infinite loop deck with the silent. So we didn't want the Peace Pipe at all. That block is so frustrating. There's our Noxious Fumes. There's our Footworks. There's our Cloak and Dagger. We're going to Shiv and neutralize. Yeah. Keep it defense. So we're going to get hit very hard by this wizard. I don't think there's much we can do about it. So this fight's actually very tough. This is a very tough fight. That block did so much. That block actually did so much. Actually, that block is deliberately. Oh, it's not deliberately, obviously. Deliberately is the incorrect. But that block is single-handedly costing us so much HP. Okay, so he is already dead. So we don't need to worry about him now. Let's take care of the shield guy next, because we've now seen that the shield guy is a problem that we do need to keep in mind. We have enough block. We have enough block here to actually survive quite well. Quite well. Only 4 damage taken against these 3 guys with this type of defensive deck. Not bad. But I do think like the defense. I don't think there's actually like a defensive playable Slay the Spire deck. I think Slay the Spire, it boils down to you kind of just want to go like ham and just attack non-stop as much as possible is what it comes down to, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. Of course, upgrading Footworks and upgrading the Noxious Fumes will be huge for us, so we're going to be attempting that in the future. But we have to look at our HP, of course, because the silent does not heal 6 every turn, so it makes some slight. Here we go. Our little gremlin guy has to die very soon, so we're going to start attacking him a little bit. Get that life down. Play another survivor, end the turn. And he should die next turn before he gets an attack off because of the poison. So we're good. We're good. And we took what, like 6 damage on this? I think a super aggressive run would also have taken roughly 6 damage. So in all, we actually broke pretty much even here. So that's great. Peace Pipe. I don't know if that's good or bad. I haven't decided yet. I have not decided yet. Poison is great. It speeds up the process we are attempting to create. It's good. It's really good. This is a problem. That's great. We can go like this. We can run one of these. We can go like these. And we can use poison. Poison just speeds up our process. You know, playing that poison card, it just speeds up Noxious Fumes. That's all it does. We want to upgrade Dexterity. We want to upgrade Noxious Fumes. So we're probably not going to be able to upgrade the poison at the moment. But our end goal will have as many poison cards upgraded as possible in the deck. Of course, that is problematic as there are bosses in the game, such as the what's his name? The good sir, the champ, the champ. He doesn't give a F. Pretty much, he doesn't give a F about poison because he just takes it all off. And the Time Lord, I think, is the same. The Awaken one is the same. And Donadeka are not. They're not a problem to get poison, especially if something like what do they call it? Especially if a card like or a relic like marbles, and it's really easy. But Donadeka aren't the easiest people to try and beat with a very slow deck because they buff themselves and hit very hard. They fall roughly 40 something damage, and I don't think we'll ever get to a point where our deck is blocking us for 40 damage. I'm pretty sure. So Oh no, I don't actually want to keep any of those. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We're not taking any damage. It's all that really matters. So it's very slow. Kind of the problem I realize now that I didn't realize a few seconds ago was that this is very slow. This is very slow, and this might just kill me because I'm not a patient guy, guys. So this is going to be very difficult for me. Poison decks are usually slow, but that's how poison kills you. Poison kills you slowly, killing you slowly with poison. And knives and swords and lunges and stuff like that. That's obviously very quick. Ooh, innate backstab is so nice. I'm gonna take it because we get rid of it immediately, and I need some damage. Let's be honest. Deck, it needs some damage. That is a great pair to show up. That pair is huge. I'm gonna upgrade the Noxus Stream straight off the bat. Obtaining Retain is also a good idea because it means we can keep more cards. Ooh, this hand is horrible. This is really bad for us. Yeah, Noxious Streams is good, but this is very bad for us. In the long run, this is very bad for us. We can take out one of the guys that are doing a lot of damage. So we'll block some of these stuff and we'll play this. Nah, I don't need that skill card. It's fine. Keep the strike. It's fine. I think it's like 3 turns. Block for 3 turns and then we will kill them with poison. So we don't care too much about these guys. I don't have any AoE cards in the deck, I think. I'm pretty sure I don't. So use the neutralize on the guys doing the most damage. Use footworks. Use cloak and dagger. Use a shiv, and use a use a strike attack on the guy doing. Oh, he didn't die. I miscalculated. That was a big miscalculation. I was weakened. I forgot I was weakened, so that's why I didn't die. But that's my own fault. I should check that. I costed myself 3 HP here by not paying attention, which is very important in this game. I cost myself 3 HP, and you'd think I would know that because I play Magic the Gathering. You'd think I'd be like, okay, well, I play Magic the Gathering. I understand that attention is paying attention to what your opponent is doing and what you are doing, and what is possibly left in the deck, what is possibly left in the set, what archetype is running, what colors are running, what can he do, does he have mana open for counter spells, is he playing blue for counter spells, does he have burn cards to kill me when I attack, anything along those lines. You need to pay attention. You'd think I would be good at that because I play quite a lot of Magic in my life, but I'm not, because I literally miss the weakness and vulnerables and stuff all the time. Sucker Punch, we asked for weakness creation. We want to create weakness, and we want to create infinite block. I will take a lot of money for a dart card. I don't care about being weakened because we're going for poison strat anyway. All plans is fine. Backstabbing this good sir is fine. Using cloak and daggers fine. Striking this good sir is fine. Getting rid of the weakness is fine. And striking this good sir is fine. We're not taking any damage. We've done both of them half their HP gauges roughly. Our poison hasn't shown up, which of course is a problem. Gambling chip is something we might want to be hoping to see in the future, if possible. That would be nice. I won't build the whole run around it, but it would be nice to see in the future. There was no way for us not to take damage here because we don't have dexterity up yet. So I was like, oh, we don't, because they defense was 6, no, defense was 5. Why did I get 6 defense? I don't know. It's one of those mysteries of life that we will never know. And one will die, and the next one will die. Turn off that, so it doesn't matter. Okay, quick. We will not take any more damage in this fight. So far, I think we're mitigating the damage we're taking pretty well. I would have loved like a bandage or something to take, just so I can like heal up. So if I see a bandage, I should try and pick it up. We have quite a bit of money, which is nice. Poison is great. Tools of trade is exactly what we want. So with Retain, so also what we do need to keep in mind, and very importantly too, because in case I haven't realized it myself yet, is that I have literally currently built a entirely power-based deck. I'm running my entire deck around powers, and this is risky. I've done this before, and I've paid a very, very big price when I've gotten to the Awakened one before. So we do need to keep that in mind. Be a little bit careful about our plays, and think ahead a little bit. So this is nice, having with all 3 of our power shop in the first turn. That's the ideal world, obviously. I mean, if we can get that every time, we'll be literally perfectly fine. It's not necessary that will happen every time, but we do need to keep that in mind. So that's fine. We're going to keep Survivor on because it's 11 a block straight off the bat. We'd love to upgrade Survivor because the upgrade of Survivor does 11 plus the dexterity was 14 actual block, which is insane. Getting this weakness was absolutely huge for us. I would have loved to poison here, but I'm going to have to play defensively due to reasons. And those reasons, of course, being that we can't knock him down into his split form, so we just have to take the hit. We pretty much just have to take the hit. That's all it is. We have to take the hit. It sucks, but it's life. And life sucks sometimes. So we get rid of that because we don't want to see it. Go for a little bit of a poison action, a little bit of strike action, a little bit of strike action, a little bit of poison action. And we end our turn. We keep one of these. He will not split, which is huge. Keep this in mind. He's going to take 18. He's going to be on 71. He's not going to split yet. He's going to goop spray me. I don't care. Because now we can get him very, very, very low on HP, which is huge. So we can Cloak and Dagger. Strike, he's splitting. Neutralize, he's still splitting. Boom, he's splitting. Take 20. Take 20. Oh, I kept the wrong thing. Take 20. Boom, he's splitting to 238 HP slimes, which is way better than 270 something HP slimes. So definitely I played that 100% correctly, and I'm very proud of myself that, because it's not very often that I get to play cards super correctly. So when I do, I want a little bit of praise, you know. I want people to tell me I'm good at the game. To like this video and comment that I'm a great Slay the Spire player. Go ahead. I will wait right here on this fight against these slimes forever. Okay, now we're getting to a point where we have unfortunately a little bit too many slime cards, which is very problematic for us. We are going to take damage. We're going to heal to full, so I actually just don't care. He's splitting, so we took no damage. In your face, Mr. Slime Boy. Thought you were tough. Well, you weren't tough. I was tough. You were just there. Get rid of the slime card, of course. We neutralize him to lower him as much as we can. We poison him to lower him as much as we can. We strike him to lower him as much as we can. And then he's not splitting. He's not splitting. Okay, he will split after the poison hits him. Yeah, that's how that works. Okay. Into 212 HP guys. They're 12 HP, so this is fine. We'll win this run. Well, I don't know about the one, but we're at least going to finish this floor. We only have 3 relics! We literally picked up 2. We got a chest relic and then 1 elite. Are you serious right now, game? That probably wasn't the greatest game choices I ever made. I'm just going to point that out right now. We would like to try and kill off one of the guys that are actually going to do damage, so that'll be nice. I don't want to keep no slime card. Excuse me? Do you think I care about a slime card? I don't. Awesome. So they're going to get 3 more. So pretty much they're all dead next turn. 2 more turns. 2 more turns. Unless I can get 3 attacks, then they'll be dead next turn. Okay, so I did get a Cloak and Dagger. Let's get rid of the defend card. Let's play the Cloak and Dagger. Let's use the Shiv on this good sir. Let's use this. Get rid of the defend card. End our turn. Keep a slime card for lols. Dead. Almost dead. You both dead next turn. I can just end my turn. Me spam. Spam. So the deck is not great. I'm gonna be the first to tell you that I understand. I've created a horrible synergy deck, and I need to pay the price for it, which is lose the one. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not losing the one. But we bought a complete power deck, so if we do fight the Awaken, we're gonna have a little bit of problem. A little bit of a problem. 1000 Cuts is great for us. Tiny House is great for us. The Upgraded Defend is great for us. We don't ever discard. I'm pretty sure we kind of. I'm gonna take Malaise. We kind of discard. We don't really discard, if you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like a, oh look, we can discard, but we just don't care, so we don't. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of question marks. I want to question mark it up in here, baby. Question mark it up in here, We gonna question mark it. Okay, so how do you want to play this? You want to play Wildlife Plants? You want to backstab this motherfucker? Play Cloak and Dagger. Let's strike this motherfucker. Play Tools of Trade. You want to poison this motherfucker. You want to play a skill card, because you can. You want to play Outmaneuver, get 2 energy next turn. You want to play block cards, so you take no damage. You want to end turn. You're still taking damage. That's some bullshit right there. Would you guys agree that's some bullshit right there? I think that's some bullshit. He's 2 potion, he's still taking 2 hits. 2 HP. I think that's some crap. Tiny House is great, guys. I actually really like Tiny House now. I think the Tiny House was adequately upgraded. That's what I'm gonna say. They adequately upgraded Tiny House. We still gonna take damage? Are you serious? So I have found a flaw in our strat right now. Our flaw is that our entire strat revolves around playing defensively, but if we don't draw Noxious Fumes, we just don't do damage. So We block until Noxious Fumes comes up, which gives the enemy time to buff, gives the enemy time to get better and stronger, etc, etc, etc. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I feel like we have made a critical error here. Critical error. I want to point that out. Critical error. And that is that we do not actually have any early game. We have 0 early game. We got amazing late game. Don't get me wrong. Our late game is legendary. Okay, but our early game, not so legendary. 1000 cuts maybe was the right play actually. I think 1000 cuts would have probably got a kill here. I played 9 cards. 1000 cut only does 1. Okay, I did not play 18 cards. Never mind. But that's a little bit of money. It's okay. I don't care. Give me another sucker punch. More weakness, the better, baby. I'm all about that weakness life. Oh no, these motherfuckers. I'm fighting you. I'm not going to lose all my gold again because I did it before by accident. I was very upset about it. I just want to point it out right now. Yeah, I was very upset. I read a story about it. If you guys want to read it, you can go read it. I would advise you to go read it. It's really good. I don't care about you losing 1 fucking strength and 1 turn of weakness. I mean, okay, if I did that, I wouldn't have taken damage. So maybe that was the right choice. I didn't take damage anyway. Never mind. What do you even do? Grab him, bear. Bear, what are you doing, bear? No, bear, don't you take my... You took my decks away. You literally destroyed the entire strat around my deck, you motherfucker. What? Who does something like that? That's horrible. I had a strat. My entire strat revolved around me having dexterity, and you just took it away. You took it away like it meant nothing. How dare you? These guys are kind of cool looking now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna sucker punch bear because bear hits way too hard. Like, bear, seriously, dude, that's ridiculous. You cannot hit me for 13 damage. I'm gonna take a lot of damage in this fight. But that's okay. This is kind of like a hard fight. They're gonna give me a mask of weakness, which is fine. As I said, we love ourselves some weakness. We're all about that weakness life right now. Of course, we need to play defensively here, so we cannot afford. And I repeat, cannot afford to take damage. So we're gonna be getting rid of all the non-damage things and just keep blocking. Let our Noxious Fumes do a thing. I'm gonna get negatively debuffed. You weaken me. I'm already weakened. I've been weakened my whole life. I've been living weakened like the entirety of my human existence. I'll get rid of the strike because the strike means absolutely nothing. I'm going to weaken because that actually does mean something. We're going to use Cloak and Dagger because it's amazing. And strike him for 3, which does absolutely nothing too. We block twice and we will take no damage. No, we'll still take damage. So let's just poison this guy and block once. We're going to take some damage, but I did this in the hope that this feeds the run up just a little bit because right now it's taking way too long. And as I said, the longer a fight takes, the more damage you actually end up taking because the more attacks they do that you can't block fully, the more damage you take in the long run. You know what would be great? A daily where I can have anyone's cards in my deck and then give me like Barricade on the Silent. That would be so nice. We need Specimen and we need Snake or Skull. We missed Snake or Skull already, which destroys our entire deck. But we had Specimen and Snake or Skull. Baby, I can see a victory for us right there. And you know what's the best part? It wouldn't even be difficult. It wouldn't even be difficult. It would be easy. Actually easy. Red Mask, as I said. Poison Flask is great. Poison Stab is great. I'm gonna go for Poison Stab. I think it's slightly better than Poison Flask. Not that it does better. It's actually way worse. But I'm gonna upgrade all strikes and feints. Hoping those defense upgrade are worth more than just getting rid of those 2 strikes. It's better in the sense that it's single target, and Bouncing Flask is multiple target, and we get a curse. I don't want no curse, you motherfucker. The one time I don't want a curse, you give me a curse. Every other time I want a curse, you're like, no. Give me a curse, I'm like, no. Bottle Flame. We don't want Bottle Flame, we want Bottle Tornado. I just saw Bottle and I was like, oh my god, 2 bucks is fine actually. But we need to get rid of this fucking curse. It's 100. Basically, that room just gave me like, basically just took 100 gold. That's what it did. Another Footworks. We can't get Footworks and Runic Dodecahedron, and Runic Dodecahedron could be good for us, but at the same time, thinking Footworks, Backflip, and Bane do more. I'm saying is at the same time. I feel that way. I could be wrong. but I feel that way. So let's fight our first elite of the second floor, which is the 3 gremlin lords, which I hate. Okay, 3 thorns. I love 3 thorns. Let's go. Wildlight plants. Let's go. Footworks. Let's go. Backstab. Let's go. Sucker punch. Let's go. Strike. Let's go. I'm taking damage. That's life. Life happens. You know what life happens? I took the damage and I couldn't do anything about it. I didn't have enough damage to kill off the little fat motherfucker. So it took some damage. And that's just how it is. Are you gonna summon a dude or you're gonna attack? You're gonna summon a dude. Okay, well that sucks. So I'll do this. I'll play this. And my turn. Keep the defend. We have 5 dexterity. So like smooth odd stone is good for us. Anything that gives us a lot of block is good for us. There's a lot of stuff that's good for us. I'm not lying. Also, where the frick? And I mean legit serious when I say frick. Where the frick is my motherfucking Noxious Fumes? I'm just saying. Once again, I built a deck around a card, just like the corruption one, and the card refuses to show up in the first 5 turns. Every time. Like 1 time, fine. 2 times, now you're pushing it. 3 times, no. Just no. 1,000 cuts you have to do, Noxious Fumes you have to do, and weakening that good so you have to do, and you're going to take a lot of damage, which sucks, but that's life. I don't think we're gonna die to these elites. My throat. As I was trying to say, I'm hoping we're not gonna die to these elites. But when I look at this, it could happen. It could happen. We are gonna be taking quite a lot of damage. My throat has decided to abandon me in the worst possible way. I will actually get this poison because he's gonna either summon or buff next turn, probably. Anyway, we're probably not gonna die to this elite, but we're gonna get very, very close, which means we have to once again focus our next turn on something I don't want to focus on, and that is, of course, healing up, which sucks for me right now, but it's the situation we're in and we have to accept it. So I'm gonna keep the backflip will give me 10 block and it will give me culture, which I might need. I don't know why. All of a sudden it feels like there's this sting in my throat, which I've never experienced before. I'm kind of used to like scratchy throat or so, but I've got an actual sting in my throat. It's kind of a very awkward sensation that I'm definitely not used to, and it is definitely negatively affecting my capacity to process information right now. Like my brain just feels really weird. This itch, it's not even itch. The scratch, this like shocking scratchy pain that's penetrated the depths of my throat is actually such a problem. I'm gonna be short. No, I'm not gonna be short. He's dead. Okay. I was about to say I'm gonna be short and we're gonna take damage, but luckily I wasn't gonna take damage because I was just all buffing there. So we actually did okay. I think we did okay. This very defenseless run. Gremlin Horn is perfect. Backflip Plus is perfect. I was just gonna say, like, we have no way to deal with groupie type fights, and we just got it with Gremlin Horn. Also, like I said, like very, very, very important situation is that we do get the Noxious Fumes to show up as soon as possible. Like, it kind of defines the run, and if you don't get it, it really negatively impacts the run. I just want to point that out right now. Like, I somehow thought I had 1 more mana than I had. I don't know how this happened, but it happened. And because of that, I'm going to be a very upset man now and take 7, but take 7 damage, which sucks. But how did I see that? Like, I'm telling you, this shocking feeling in my throat is starting to negatively affect my capacity to process information, which wasn't great capacity in the first place, and now it's just getting even worse. So of course we do want to see a gambling chip come up. It's kind of imperative right now at this point. I'm getting to a point where it's actually very much important that it shows up, because at this point we are kind of losing the momentum on the run. We are starting to fall behind the enemy's growth. The problem is the enemies on the floors are growing faster than we. Also, I just want to point this out. Hello? I have exactly one fucking card left in the entirety of the freaking deck. Exactly one. And you actually just refuse to give me the fucking card. Which is some bullshit, by the way. You literally make me draw my entire deck out before you just give me Noxious Fumes. You made me draw the entire deck, not like it was in the last hand of the deck. You actually made me draw the entire deck. Then you said to me, well, now that you have drawn the entire deck, now you may suffer. Just suffer. And I was like, well, that's some bullshit game. That's just how it is. And there's nothing I do about it. And I understand that. And I hate that. But at the same time, are you kidding me right now? I've got like 8 powers that give me card draw. I've got actual infinite card draw is what it comes down to. And now you want to give me this crap? I'm very much offended. Very much offended. We did okay in this fight. We took a lot. We did take a lot of damage, which is not good. Cult trips, you know, if we're going for the super defensive run, we might as well cult trips it up in here. Choose is great. We know we won't fight here, which is what we need. We'll get the relic. It's Ninja Scroll. We didn't want Ninja Scroll. It kind of is bad for us. We probably have to rest up. We got an elite fight coming up. This Ascension mode, this Ascension one, I'm not feeling it. I don't know. I'm just, I can tell in my heart that this one's not the run. It's not the one for me, okay? No. What happens? Neutralize? Neutralize! Okay. Okay. So we got one neutralized card, which is like fine. It's pretty much, we got a room with a free thing. There we go! Thank you. Was that so hard? Was that really so hard? Good game. All you had to do is just had to give me like Noxious Fumes right off the bat. It was literally all you had to do. It was not complicated. It was not difficult. You just had to say, here you go. Here is a Noxious Fumes. There was a choice we made there between doing 4 more damage to him now or letting him die quicker due to poison in the future. I chose to do the less damage right now and let him die quicker to poison because I am playing a defensive deck. Remember this. This is important. It might not sound important, but it's actually very important. It's important because, and I'll tell you why, because I'm a nice guy, I don't mind. Because he stops us from attacking later on. And the turns are going to go on for much longer than what I'm going to be able to race, because I'm playing defensive. So it's just naturally beneficial for me to kill off this good sir right now, and then start just out blocking the other 2. I mean, I'm 1 damage short. Oh, Gremlin Horn. No. Oh, when poison did it, so it's not like we could have. There was no way for us to like win that. That was just how it was. That's just how it is. I mean, this is where we start destroying. This is where we actually start destroying. We just start powering it through the entire fucking game, and then we start actually just destroying. So this is pretty much where we win. We took 7. I guess I didn't block enough. I played too many powers. I should have played some block, but I was greedy, okay? I was greedy for powers. All I saw was powers, and my brain went like powers, and it stopped thinking about everything else. Everything else just stopped functioning. My brain just stopped functioning. Absolutely. It was like, you know what? Powers, baby. Give me them powers. We need an energy relic, is what we really need. I know Gremlin Horn gives me energy, but it's not giving me energy in the way I need it right now, because I'm killing via poison, which means I'm always killing the end of my enemy's turn and on my turn. So right now we do need an energy relic. Singing Bow is actually fine, because I'm actually just start upgrading my max HP. You know why I'm gonna upgrade my max HP? So I heal more at rest, A, and B, so that I can just tank more hits from the final boss, which I know I'm gonna need to do. The champ was our literal problem. We didn't mention this. We're like, okay, you know what we don't want to see? We don't want to see the champ. What did they give me? They immediately gave me the champ. So that is some bullshit, if I'm allowed to say so. Don't do that. That sounds horrible. Might as well just fucking get rid of these shits right now, because they're just in my way. And 11 damage we cannot block no matter what. So just normal defend, I guess. And turn. Let's keep the backflip so we can maybe get Noxious Fumes to show up slightly sooner. But we got a lot of weakness in the deck, which is very good against the champion. And the footworks are great. I appreciate them. I will backflip here. Hope Noxious Fume shows, doesn't. Caltrips does, so I will use Caltrips and I will weaken you, and I will end my turn. I'll keep the Sucker Punch, because Sucker Punch is more weakness. Dun, 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 dun. So we got one of our decks out. We got our Caltrips out. We've got our Thunder, our what's this called? 1,000 Cuts out, and we do have our. At this point, you just block twice, right? Or you block once, and you play a Malaise, I guess, for one, I guess. Let's keep the defend. Noxious Fume is not showing up again. It's obviously problematic. I think what I'm doing, and I'm realizing this now as I play it more and more and more, is I am building decks around one card. And as logical as this might seem at the time, I'm starting to believe that it is not the right it's not the right choice. There are better choices, and the better choices are to play different kind of cards. Do your worst, haha. Is that where you give me a free turn because I'm so bad? I do so little damage. You're like, this guy is pathetic, and you give me a free turn, and then I murder you in that free turn. Is that what that is? Because that's what it feels like to me. I'm just saying. Yeah, what now, motherfucker? Now you took some damage. Now that you took some damage, you want to have the same conversation again with me, Mr. Good Sir? Mr. The Champ, who thinks he's tough? Or you're not. You're kind of tough. You do buff yourself, which is scary. But I'm going to get to very soon the point where my blocks are going to start out damaging your shit. So at the same time, it doesn't affect me at all. I will Poison Strike you for more Poison Strike. I don't need to block, so I'll use the normal strike and in my turn. Keep this. Okay. So we're going to start slowly but surely catching up to him in our stat stuff. Yet vulnerable. I'll just keep vulnerable for the rest of my life, dude. That's insane. He is weakened already, which is kind of scary if you think about it. Think about it logically. This guy is already weakened, and he's attacking for 18. Like it means nothing. Of course, though, I can use double defense, so it doesn't affect me at all. And he takes damage from the 1,000 cuts, poison, etc, etc, etc. So we're winning in that regard, I feel. Bump, bump, bump. And he only gets 5 from Metallic, so it's not like there's a lot of damage I need to worry about right now. Of course, you keep him neutralized, you do a lot of damage like that, you do a little bit of a Sucker Punch action, you end your turn. You should probably play one of the other cards just for the 1 extra damage of 1,000 cuts. This deck is too slow. I'm not a person that builds defensive decks. Okay, I knew this. I knew this from the get-go that I wasn't supposed to build a defensive deck. And then for some reason, I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a defensive deck. Now, I regret tremendously the choices I've made in my life. I shall be the first to admit it, no doubt, no doubt. But at the same time, seriously, game, seriously. So he should buff himself at some point and take off the poison counters, which means we need to start building for all over again. He's got 10 Metallicized right now, which is, of course, hugely problematic. At this point, you just fiend. You can use a backflip of lols. Use no neutralize. Let's use a deadly poison. End our turn. Keep the poison stab because we're gonna need to apply poison after he takes the debuff off. Bump, bump, bump. Do you heal or you just debuff? I think he just debuffs. Here it comes, the debuff. Okay. I'm 99% sure he just debuffs, so we don't care too much about the other stuff right now. So we're gonna let him debuff. He's gonna take a lot of damage before that, so he's gonna be on 100. So we need to just start building again from 100. We should win this. I'm 90% confident. But I do understand that it's gonna get very hard from this point. Excuse me? Excuse me, good sir. How much damage is that exactly? So we get rid of the strike. You obviously Sucker Punch. You use a little bit of the survivor action. Use a little bit of defense action. And suddenly you're taking 4 damage. And you think to yourself like, well, I was scared. Before I was scared of your super cool attacks after buffing yourself. And then now I'm suddenly not scared of your attacks after buffing yourself. And that's what you do. And the champ, you know what it does? It makes him feel inadequate. It makes him feel inadequate. It makes him feel like, why is he even here? What is his job? What is he even doing? You know what I'm saying? And that's how you beat him. You beat him with mind games. You beat the champ in the mind. He might be bigger, he might be stronger, but you beat him in his mind. That's how you do it. So we got a lot of our defensive neutralizers and like sucker punches and like beautiful backflips, like a nice little bit of cloak and dagger action to get the ice freeze shiv in. You in there, you keep the poise. Let's keep the survivor. We're still going to keep playing defensively. Although we've got the advantage at this point, we still gonna play defensively, boys and girls. You don't know what could happen. He could do like a 50 damage hit in one turn. It could happen. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I told you. I freaking told you. You know how I knew? I knew. I just knew. Somehow, I looked at the board. I looked at the possibilities that there were, and I was like, this guy could hit me for like 60 damage in one turn. It's possible. It's possible. We're not gonna die, of course, because we have like a trillion stuff. But I mean, that's still scary amount of damage. Execute, bitch. You literally murdered yourself. You literally murdered yourself. Do you understand this? I literally got the feint, sucker punch, and then like the feint, and you're on 1 HP and then you die. You see? Defensive decks just aren't for me, man. Defensive decks just are not for me. It's not my playstyle. I don't like it. I don't like it. Nightmare in Venom. In Venom is okay, but I'm gonna take Nightmare because I can add 3 Noxious Fumes to the deck with Nightmare. I definitely want Blackstar, 100%. Not even a question in my mind, because there are more elites due to Ascension mode, which means we can get a lot of cool stuff. So I want to do elites after bonfire. So this one or this one or this one. This one has a secondary. This one has 3. So this one has 3. So we probably want to go this route, which means we have to go through here, which means no shop again. I never get to the shop, man. I mean, the shop we just don't see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? This is a 1,000 cuts situation into a footwork situation. Into a little bit of a shift situation, into another shift situation, into another shift situation, into another footwork situation, to a little bit of backstab situation. You know, that was a lot of situations. You guys might be thinking, that was many situations. How did you handle so many situations? Well, let me tell you a story. When I was a young man, just starting out in the world, trying to make a name for myself, I had to deal with a lot of situations. That's what I'm going to say. And through dealing through all these situations, I came to the conclusion that situations are just that. Situations. There's nothing you can't handle. As long as you try really hard and work really hard and believe in yourself and the people around you, situations aren't that scary. Not at all. Not at all. So now that I know this, I'm the world's greatest situation handler. Also, that's the most times you've ever heard the word situation. Am I correct or am I correct? I'm correct, aren't I? So this is very slow. Noxious Fumes doesn't show up ever, so it makes it very hard. So it's very slow and it's very hard, which is not a nice situation. I'm just saying. If you're asking me honestly for my opinion, it's not a great situation. I did mess up extremely hard here because I was like, you know what's a good idea? Let's make nightmares of Noxious Fumes, and then oh wait, we have no fucking other cards now. Oopsie. So mistakes were guaranteedly definitely made, which is problematic. Yeah, I will not kill you. It's just a matter of fact. So try and defend it all. So Nightmare Noxious Fumes was not the right play. I've come to this conclusion. It's painful to admit. I understand. I didn't want to have to admit it, but I'm going to have to admit it. It was the wrong choice. The wrong choice was definitely Noxious Fumes. It was not the right choice, okay? There were better choices out there, is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, I wish I had not done what I had done. And I wish I had done something else. Very simple. It's not complicated. I mean, the Noxious Fume plan is going to be very great later on, but we need energy creation, and we need to upgrade Nightmare first. So we have 2 needs that need to happen before the actual game can happen, which is not great. It's not a great way to start a run, or to run a run, or to do a run. You get the picture. You understand what I'm trying to say, right? That's all that really matters. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's all that really matters. Basically, what it's coming down to is that this is a very bad deck, and I should have lost ages ago, but I haven't. And because of that, we have to keep persevering, even though it's pretty difficult at this point, because let's be honest with each other, this is a kind of boring run right now. How do we fix what we have created? How do we fix? We get Bottle Tornado. That's how you fix it. You upgrade Nightmare. That's also how you fix it. So there's definitely multiple ways to fix this problem. But look at this. We get 12 poison added a turn. What is that? It's stupid. It doesn't do anything, because unfortunately we can't actually use it. But it's actually stupid. Nightmaring the Nightmaring Footworks is also funny. I think a Nightmaring Footworks could be hilarious. He is going to die now. Okay, sweet. So was a very, very long first floor fight on the Beyond, where we lost a third of our HP bar to kill a very easy monster, which is extremely worrisome. Okay, it's extremely worrisome if it takes you a third of your HP bar to kill one enemy. I don't want to be Mr. Negativity. It's not my style, but I'm pretty sure this is bad. Okay, I'm about 900% sure this is very bad. Let's shiv it out. Shiv it out, shiv it out. Shiv it out, shiv it out. There we go. Oops. I might have made a mistake. So right now we have problems. This deck that we have created, which we thought was amazing, we now know otherwise is not amazing. And that's bad. It's very bad. We have infinite neutralizers though, which is fun. We neutralize, alright. You're neutralized, wait. You're neutralized. You're neutralized. You're neutralized. Backflip it. Poison fumes it, wildlife plans it, end the turn it. Keep the fan. I'm actually very worried about this. I'm actually not enjoying this run. I mean, honestly, I'm not enjoying this run. It's not a fun run. It's not. It's a kind of a boring one. It's a boring one where nothing happens and I just sit here for 2 hours waiting to slowly murder people. I don't know why I ever thought a defensive run was a good idea. It was a big critical error on my mistake. It was a mistake from my side. I'm gonna be man enough to admit that mistakes were made. The mistake that was made is that I was not supposed to do this. This was a horrible choice. Acrobatics. I'll check the max HP. I need the max HP at this point. At this point, our only comeback mechanic is that I must just get as much max HP as possible. Upgrade a card is so big. Upgrading Nightmare is so big. It's like insanely big. It's almost game winning on its own. Birdface Urn. We play a lot of powers. We can heal a lot. We play a lot of power. We do have. We play a lot of powers though. There's a thing to be said about Birdface. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, you know, there is something to be said. Also, sadistic nature. There's definitely something to be said about sadistic nature. So I'm gonna take sadistic nature because I'll tell you why. In case you don't understand, sadistic nature means every time we play a debuff, don the red mask. Done it. You don the mask and Tomb starts to flake away at secret passages. The passage is lined with countless stolen goods and mounds of gold. Okay, that was great. Smith, upgrading. So this is becoming innate. It does not become innate. I thought it might become innate. Okay, if it became innate, it would have been so good. Do we upgrade? No. Do we upgrade? No. Do we? No. Do we upgrade? No. Do we rest? We rest. It's an elite. We gotta rest. We gotta be safe. As much as I would have loved to upgrade and become strong, I'm scared. Okay, this run is shit, and that makes me scared. I'm not used to having a shit run. I'm used to having an amazing run. Now I've got a shit run, and now I need to make the shit run work. I also just realized I have 0 energy left, which was not a good idea probably, because now I'm gonna take 18 damage. But that's not a lot of damage. It's some damage, not a lot of damage. Luckily they were weakened. If they weren't weakened, I would have been in shit street. And by shit street, I mean I would be probably game over. We need 1 block and then 2 Noxious Fume. We got Designation, which is great. We can play Noxious Fumes, which is great. Play Noxious Fumes, which is great. And we're just going to take a trillion damage, which is not great. This is bad. This is a very bad game. Does Sadistic Nature and Noxious Fumes not stack? Whenever you apply a debuff, is this the debuff? It doesn't count as a debuff? Is that what you're telling me? Is the game telling me I've been had? Was I accidentally had? Weaken this good sir. I think that's the right play. He took 4. Okay, so poison doesn't count as a debuff. Weaken does count as a debuff. And we do have a lot of weakens, but what can I say, guys? I'm about 80% sure we've lost this run. Only 80 though, not more than 80. I'll never be more than 80% sure. That's not happening. Not on my watch, you know what I'm saying? I'm 80% sure we are fine, baby. We're gonna win this run. Gremlin Horn. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna get 2 relics out of this though. Think about that logic. It's great. 2 relics. Huge. We might just die right here. No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, close, but not yet. So we're gonna get 2 relics here because of Black Star, which might be what we need to fucking save the shit out of this run, because this run sucks balls right now. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. Oh, Mummified Hand is amazing. Distraction is amazing. Oh, it was perfect. I planned that, by the way. I knew that would happen. I wasn't worried for a second. Interact. Lose 10 HP for 3 color cards. Fuck yes. Max HP. Bandage up. So let's go. We have my fat hand. Let's do this. Fear. I fear nothing. Pantograph is huge. Sleep. Sleep. And shop. What's got for me shopping? We got a lot of money. Oh my god. Apotheosis is game changing. It's absolutely game changing. Bum 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 bum. Do we not get an opening hand Apotheosis though? So I'll point that out. I think that's some bullshit. Free Bane is always nice. Backstab. Slash. 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 This is nature. Cloak and dagger. Defend. Shiver. Shiver. I think so. Okay. Okay. We took away all these nullifying crap, which is nice. We played 1 defensive card, which is nice. We gotta play. We need to play this carefully. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've created a monster, and by monster I mean I've created the world's greatest deck, and I was never worried for an absolute second, not even one, ever. I knew already that we had won this run before the run had even started, which made me a happy man. Boom. Easy, 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 easy. I'm so easy. I knew it, guys. I thought to myself, will we win this run? And I said, yes, we will. And I said to myself, Drew, are you prepared to play a game for 2 hours straight? And I was like, you know what? Yes. Yes, I am. I am more than prepared to play a game for 2 hours straight. And you know why I'm prepared to play 2 hours? Because I will get Mummified Hand to shop eventually. And when I do, everyone that doubted me, and everyone that laughed at me, and everyone that said, no, you have no way to win this run, will look like fools before me. Because I will win this run. Oh my goodness gracious, sweet bowels of fire. Okay, so we need to get rid of Sucker Punch, unfortunately. We need to use Apotheosis. We need to use Bandage Up. We need to use Poison Strap. He's going to be on 1 HP. And we're going to take 10 HP. Which is very unfortunate. But that's fine. He's on 1 HP. And we're going to take 10 damage for that 1 HP. Which means it was probably not worth the Bandage play. Or you can look at it this way. The Bandage play balanced out the other play. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Neutralize. Sucker Punch. Gremlin Horn. Dexterity. Cloak and Dagger. Use a defend. Use a backstab. I mean a backflip. Use a Sucker Punch. And he's dead. I'm too good. I've created something. Ooh, make crippling me cloud. I like it. I like it a lot. We still have quite a bit of money, so when we're going to go to that secondary shop, definitely 100% guaranteed. Definitely, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, look at that first turn. That first turn is insane. You go like this and make something free. You go like this and make something free. You go like this and make something free. You go like this and make something not free. You go like this, like this. You go 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 like this. You end your turn. Did you see that? We played all our cards. We still have energy left. I'm the world's greatest game designer there ever was. I built an unstoppable deck secretly. Lots of people thought like they didn't know what I was doing. They're like, what is he doing? He's gonna lose his run. He's an idiot. Blah blah blah. Well, let me tell you something. Aha. Which you never expected. I'm actually secretly a genius. I'm gonna weaken you. That did way less than anticipated. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna drink this regen potion to start getting some of my HP back. Because this run is in dire need of help. And by that I mean Pentagraph's gonna win the run for us. I believe in Pentagraph. I believe in a thing called Pentagraph. It's the greatest card ever made. It's not even a card. Apotheosis though. Oh, that's a card, baby. You know Apotheosis is that type of card that just makes you get up in the morning and go to work. That's what Apotheosis is, man. So good. It's so good. It's so good. You buffed yourself? Excuse me? We don't want no noxious fumes. Fuck off, noxious fumes. You're a trap. Noxious fumes, you're a trap, I tell you. You make me think you're good, and then you're not good. You're just bad, and then I take a lot of unnecessary damage. I'm very upset that I have 0 blocks in that hand. That's slightly insane considering I built a defensive deck full of blocks, and now we get no blocks. Just want to point that out. That's some bullshit. Okay. Give it a 1 backflip is fine. Use while they plans. Use a poison on this good sir. Use a sucker punch on this good sir. Use another poison on this good sir. Look, we have in this here. It's this nature's for free. We will play it. We will place this nature. We shall play it, defend, and we'll be happy. And we've won the freaking one. Well, not the one. Who's our boss? We never even looked at our boss. It's the Time Lord on the slowest deck in history. Yeah. Let me ask you guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think my chances of winning this round are? You can be honest. You can be brutally honest. I can take it. I can take it like a man. Do you think I'm going to win, or do you think I'm going to lose this run against the Time Lord with this deck? This 88,000 turn deck. What do you think? Be honest with me. I can take it. I can take it. You don't have to think twice about it. I ain't worried for a second. I know I can take it. This insanely slow, 1,000 cuts, very slow poison build, sadistic nature, weakness creation build. Do you think I can win? If you had to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're gonna win, 2 being you are fucked, and 3 being... Wait, what's 3? I don't know what 3 is. 3 being you are probably fucked. What do you guys think my chances are? You can be honest. Go for it. Go for it. Be as honest as you want to be. Tell me what you wish you could have always told me. You couldn't tell me because I never allowed you. But now I'm allowing you to. I'm saying, you know what? I'm giving you free reign to be as honest as you want about my chance against the Time Lord. You just wouldn't hit the 1,000 cuts, would you? You motherfucker. You mother. And you know the rest. I'll block here. I'll block here. That's fine. I'll block here. I'll block here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. I'll take 5 damage right off the bat. I don't give a fuck. I need to move this fucking thing. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Sweet bowels of fire. Let's go to Bane here. Okay. So the play is 1 turn. 2 turn. 3 turn. 4 turn. Super block. Enter. We have 8 decks, okay? What I'm pretty much doing, if in case you guys haven't noticed, which I'm pretty sure you've noticed, is I'm building my entire deck while getting as many footworks to pop as I can, hoping that somehow these footworks carry the shit out of me. That's pretty much the deal, yeah, boys and girls. That's pretty much the deal. And we just defend exactly enough to never take damage. That's what we're gonna do. Get rid of the strike. Obviously Apotheosis, there's no doubt in my mind. Block for 17. And I'm not gonna melee for 0, there's no fucking way. Block as much as you can to minimize as much damage without buffing him too much. That's the game plan. We're not going to ever strike here. We don't need to. So we're going to use definitely Crippling Cloud because it's amazing. definitely magnetism, and definitely bandage up. And we're gonna end our turn. It's gonna be a very slow Time Lord fight, okay? Very slow. And he hits very hard. He hits extremely hard. We don't care about his shift, it doesn't do enough. I'm gonna use this distraction, even though I don't think it's the right move. It was the wrong move. Use this. I'm gonna get rid of this. 22. I don't want to take 22. I prefer to take 0. So we should definitely play another card here. I'll play a Wild Laid Plans. We'll give him a little bit of a boost, but we're taking no damage, which is all that really matters. Let's keep Jack of all trades. It might be good. Who knows? Who knows? Right now, all we really care about is trying to out-defend the shit out of the Time Lord's damage, which is very hard. Okay, what do we want here? We want to get rid of the fucking shit. We don't know. Transmutation for 3. We could literally just straight up transmutation for 3. But how we want to do this? So we probably want to go Jack of all trades is 1 play. Trip is huge. Neutralize is huge. Backstab is huge. And transmutation. Bandage up. End turn. Let's keep defend. Bum, bum, bum. Are we gonna win this? Like, let's be honest. Like, honestly now. Like, no jokes. All jokes aside right now. Do you guys think we can win this? Because I don't want to be an optimist or anything. Because I'm not, it's not really my style, you know what I'm saying? That's how much damage? That's way too much fucking damage. 9 is such an awkward amount, but it's fine. Let's keep the neutralize. Keep the. I'll keep. Oh, we can both. We are all our cards upgraded due to Apotheosis. 12, 24, 32, 36. Oh, we perfected. Nice. Oh, we're perfect. I mean, obviously not perfect. Okay. Secret technique. Okay, we want to probably get rid of a shift here. What might we want here? Nothing. Okay, so we're not going to worry about using secret technique. Secret technique can go fuck itself. We obviously have to block. So you started with a neutralize to weaken. And now we need to do 24 block. 19 block and... So cloak and dagger, 17. Black flip. Back flip gives me 19. She's going to get a strength boost here. We need to give this a mind. So normal defense here. Or malaise for 2. Malaise for 2. 21, we take 2. I'm kind of okay with taking 2. I'm going to keep Sucker let's keep poison, because he's going to debuff himself soon, and we need that poison to try and do as much as possible. If we had a catalyst here, we could kill him. I think we can kill him. No, we need at least 2 catalysts, so we can't actually kill him. Here comes his heal and his debuff. So he's about to heal and debuff, so we don't want to do too much here. Let's think about this. We want to do as much. No, he's going to heal to half anyway, so we actually just end our turn, right? Choose a card, discard the shift, end the turn. Keep the sucker punch. Keep the sucker punch, because we need to weaken him after he debuffs, takes all his debuffs off. Heal to yourself to half HP, I understand. Remove all debuffs, got it. Awesome. Panache! I mean, I don't think it's good, necessarily. Let's get rid of the strike. Is there anything we want here? Poison stab. It's good. So let's use... No, I don't think we should. I think we go sucker punch. Sucker punch. Neutralize. I'll play. I might as well play the Panache. I should have played the Panache probably earlier, but that's fine. End of turn. Let's keep Cloak and Dagger. I don't really want to add shivs to the deck right now, but I would rather play it safer. That's 33 incoming damage. She is weakened, which is great. We got enough block here, which is... Well, not enough block. We got a lot of block here, which is good. That's 6. Let's go for a Survivor. Get rid of a shiv. Okay, damage-wise, nothing here will do 10 or more. So... And nothing weakens him for sadistic play. So just end the turn on 6. That's good. Let's keep the... Let's keep the Feigned. poison's gonna get him eventually, okay? This is just what it is. Poison will get him eventually. It's gonna take a while. I'm not gonna deny this for 1 second. Another magnetism, I don't think we care about too much. Maybe rid of it right off the bat. I will poison you. That's 7. I will defend. I will blind you. I might as well go all the way. Might as well go all the way at this point. Oh, okay. So I gotta play... So something like this, right? And then I play Cloak and Dagger and I end it. Yeah, I said I want to go all the way, so we went all the way, that's good. Keep both of these, it's fine. The poison's gonna get him, okay? Eventually, the poison is gonna get him. It has to happen. Eventually. 23 damage. Well, unfortunately for you, Mr. Good Sir, 23 damage actually just does nothing to me, so... No, you're in a bad place, good sir. You're in a bad place, Mr. Time Lord. I think we won. I think we took the slowest deck in the history of fucking Slay the Spire. One of the most frustrating decks I've ever played, just FYI. And I think we actually just pulled a victory out of our butts. So we're just going to kill him here, because why not? And we're going to do it with the ship, just to be extra mean. If you, Time Lord, you mean nothing in the face of a trillion powers, okay? You mean nothing. Oh, we won, which means it's another victory on the silent path, which means Ascension mode level 2 is unlocked, which is what we're doing. But at the same time, oh my word, that run. That's the type of run that's soul crushing. It crushes your soul. You know why it crushes? I'll tell you why it crushes your soul. Because it's too long. People's brains cannot process information for that long. That many turns, that many plays, that many calculations. It's not easy. Luckily, Nightmaring the dexterity was huge for us, and it gave us enough dexterity to actually outblock. We were blocking basically 20 block on a basic defense, which is insane if you think about it. Because no boss on the 3rd floor, except for Don't Deck, if you take too long, will eventually do enough because they keep buffing themselves. But other than that, like even Time Lord that gets buffed, or even Awakening that gets buffed from powers, they never gonna do enough damage if I can block for 60 block per turn. Almost nothing in the game hits for 60 block a turn, 6 damage a turn. Like it's very, very few enemies that do that. So we won the run, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel like a victory. It just feels like it was a very long, tedious experience. But I can tell you why. 13 relics. 13 relics. One of them is a starting relic. There are 2 boss relics. And there are 3 chest relics. So 5 relics. That means we only got 7 relics from other stuff in the game. And remember, we're at Black Star, so we got like 2 relics of one of the elites. So, damn. Just damn. You know what I'm saying? That's what made the run hard. We just didn't have the relic capabilities of carrying the run. As you can see, if you look at these, you see relics. 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 All them relics. I'm telling you, relics. Win ones. Look at this. Lost. Oh, we banned that. That was a mistake. I accidentally started a date, I think. Yeah. So relics really matter. If you don't pick them up, you get wrecked. Mummified Hand was such a critical pickup that had we not picked up Mummified Hand, I think we would have lost that run. I'm not even kidding. But we did win. We pulled it through. Ascension mode level 1 with the Silent. Done and dusted. We are moving on to the defect next. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time with another episode of Slay the Spire, which hopefully will not be so long or so tedious as this was. And we will get a victory, of course, on Ascension mode level 1 with the defect. That is the plan. That is the hope. Of course, if you have not subscribed, please do. It really helps the channel, and I really appreciate every single subscription that comes through. The only way to grow the channel and make it a bigger community is with your help by subscribing. So please do that. And of course, like and comment if you want. I'll see you on another episode of Slay the Spire, where we will be playing the defect Ascension mode level 1, and hopefully not being the worst Slay the Spire players there ever was in history. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.